Hi, Peter Schmidt here from LearningGermanSecrets.com, and today I'm just going to go through a presentation with you in regards to some of the reasons why people are struggling with learning German. And I'm going to also explain to you how you can overcome that problem totally. This is what we're going to be going through today. A lot of people come to me and say that they're not able to have fun whilst learning German, and I do admit this was something I struggled with right from the beginning when I was trying to learn German. So we're going to talk about that in detail. Now, another thing that people come to me and say is that I don't know anyone that I can practice speaking German with. And I can totally relate to that as well, because you may be living in a country where hardly anyone is going to want to learn German. So it's going to be difficult to find someone to speak German without going to a German class, which are very, very expensive. So we're going to get around that problem as well today. And another problem that people have is that I do not have the time. Well, you'll see shortly that you do have the time. We've just got to tweak a few changes in our day, and then we'll have some time to learn. And finally, one of the other reasons why people struggle with learning German is that they do not have the money. But you'll see that there are two ways to get around this problem, and I'll explain to them shortly. Now we're going to move on to the first slide, or second slide actually, with a question. Can you have fun and learn German? Actually, having fun with learning is absolutely necessary. Without fun, you will not be able to learn German. It's just not possible. Now, this is the reason why. Remember when you were a child? When you were a child, you were doing a lot of playing. And without realizing it, while you were playing and having fun, you were learning. So this is a very, 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 very important aspect to learning, is having fun. And without it, I don't believe that you can actually learn properly a foreign language such as German. I've got this simple equation that I've always created. I've created with learning any subject that's foreign to me, which is learning plus laughing equals excellent outcome. It may sound simple and stupid, but actually what it means is if I don't get to have a laugh about what I'm learning and how I'm learning, I tend not to get an excellent result with it. So that's something to bear in mind. And one other point I just want to point out, which you do realize, but I want to go over it one more time, is that Rocket German, the partners that I work with, they're teaching you how to have fun with learning German. They're not about being stiff and technical. It's about enjoying yourself, relaxing and having fun, and that's the whole point to learning German. And for those that have done the free course already, you've seen why, and those of you of course that have paid for the full package, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, about practicing to speak German, which is very, very important. Please practice with me, but I don't have anyone. Let me just tell you this, it's too difficult to learn German if you don't practice speaking. If you don't practice speaking German, it's basically impossible. And again, I'll just point out that Rocket German does exactly that with you. It engages you in speaking the language at your own pace, in your own home, in privacy. So you don't have to worry about anybody hearing you, but you must practice. How much do you need to practice? I started to practice between 20 and 30 minutes per day, but actually you only need around 15 to 20 minutes every day for about 1 month actually to be able to have a conversation in German. And you don't need to be embarrassed with speaking German at all, because once you do the course at home on your computer, then all you need to do is close the door or lock the door, like I did in my case, and then I could speak and start practicing speaking German without feeling embarrassed by how I was pronouncing the words, so nobody could laugh at me. So you have to bear that in mind as well, that it's like that in your case as well. In summary of practice, the more German you speak, the more German you'll learn. Simple as that. You have to speak with all other languages, but with German it's no different. You have to speak and practice, even if it's just simple text like Guten Tag or Auf Wiedersehen or Dankeschön. Even if it's simple, if you just practice speaking those words more and more often, 15 to 20 minutes a day, you'll see amazing results, like I did.